okay? It is the one and only Ronin the Traveler. Man, hopefully I can film this video now. Every time I've been trying to film it, I hear people coming out here talking. And you know, our Dominican brothers and sisters are very loud. You know, they think we loud. These mofos are loud. But let me answer this question. Brother said, and I got this a lot off this video. Is Tinder safe? I put the video out about Santo Domingo being king, and I talked a little bit about Tinder, and a lot of you guys see a lot of people get drugged and robbed in other countries, and you're wondering, can you get on Tinder here? Now, let me say this first. Do you need Tinder in Dominican Republic or Santo Domingo? Absolutely not. You don't need Tinder, especially if you can speak a little Spanish, man. You're gonna definitely win big, and excuse the noise, man. I'm out here. But if you do get on Tinder, it's a different animal, man. I was paying for Tinder a while back and forgot I even had it. And then when I came back here 5 weeks ago, I turned it on at the airport. And dude, I matched off top. Like, I had like over 100 likes by the time I got through customs. That don't mean all these women are good, bad, or whatever, but you're going to just show you how many options you're going to have. So by the time I got back to the Airbnb, I had to change it. And I put mine from 32 to like 45. That's my sweet spot, bro. I'm going to tell you. Dude, do not sleep on the older women here. They're great. And I put on there, no professional companions. I'm not with no, risky professionals, none of that. So I put that in there, that I'm looking for good women. I'm trying to find a good partner or whatever. So that's how I did mine, because they're going to know you're an American because your word's going to be in English. So you're going to get swamped by people. Some of the women want money, but because I tell people all the time, you got to judge everybody individual. Not everybody here is a gold digger, but you do have some. So, dude, I'm gonna tell you a story time from a woman I met that was so wild and crazy, because I went on 15 dates. Damn. So far, I've been on 15 dates. Each one of them women has been phenomenal, because I vetted them a little bit. And but dating on Tinder here is perpetual. It never ends. Dude, I had to slow it down because so many people was reaching out, and I'm talking about in that age bracket that I'm in, a lot of these women looking for husbands. If you're a dude my age and you really want to find you a wife, Santo Domingo bring a lot of professional women. There's a woman not threatening to take me out the game. Her name Amy. I met her on here. I matched with her kind of the first couple of days I was here. She's a professional, has a good job, beautiful woman. So we finally went out to Adrian Tropical. Then I'm gonna get into the crazy story time. We went out, I was there waiting for her. She got there like 30 minutes later. Dude, when she walked up, she had on this black dress. I swear to you, man, I'm telling you, man, I hear that Isley Brothers in my head. You all I need, you be all I need. I knew. Oh, I like her. Because I told y'all, when I like somebody, I start hearing music. I don't know. My mom dropped me when I was a little boy. I got mental illness. So, dude, we had such a fantastic time. We sit there damn near 5 hours talking to each other. She could speak a little English. I speak enough Spanish. Dude, anything I didn't understand, I used ChatGPT. It was a phenomenal date. She felt the same way. After we walked on the Melicon a little bit and got some ice cream, man, she was feeding it to me, man. I forgot I was lactose intolerant, but about to mess up, about to go in there and have diarrhea or something. Mess around her look. Dude, it was just a great date. And so she's just one of many, but let me just tell y'all early, if you see me, you see your boy them got married, it's gonna be to her. She's everything I ever wanted in a woman. I'm gorgeous, sophisticated, got her own house, her own car, her own everything. I mean, great. Her problem, she was saying she couldn't find a Dominican guy on her level because Dominican men cheat so much, they want 2 or 3 women. She said, you're like that? Nah, not me. No, mommy, I'm nothing like that. So let me go on to the crazy one. Now look, the next date I went on, dude, this woman here was a werewolf. I met my own another version of myself, and she professional too. Me and her matched, right? And she was like, "What you doing tonight?" I said, "Well, I'm gonna go up to the pool deck, drink me a couple of beers, chill out." She said, "Oh, that sounds like fun. I want to come." I'm like, "Well, yeah, come on. You invited to the crib." So she pull up by 7, and she pull up in an all-white Porsche, bro. I'm talking about this thing probably cost $150,000, $200,000. I don't know if it's hers, what. Pull up, I park in my spot. We come up. She's dressed professional. So we get to the room so we get to my room to get the beers, and as soon as we get the beer, she said, "Oh, it's too calor outside. Let's stay in here." So we did, but put the music on. She's drinking. We drinking Jameson, bro. We got Johnny Walker Black. We drink, and I noticed something, man. She started dancing hard, and every time she would dance, her dress would go up a little bit, and I thought, "Ooh, I know this woman didn't." I'm like, "What the hell is going on? Am I tripping?" Come to realize, the chick didn't have on no panties. Damn. This is how some werewolf stuff started happening. So I'm like, dang. And she would look at me while she's dancing. She starts saying Diablo, calling me the devil. I'm like, "Why you calling me the devil? You the one show up at my place with no panties on." Damn. But needless to say, you know me, man. I don't let pork chops go to waste. And while we sitting on the sofa, I asked her why she don't have on any panties. She said, "I just didn't feel like wearing none." And dude, right then and there, bro, the full moon come out. I start changing. I asked her to leave. I say, "Hey, you know what? You might want to leave." You know what I mean? You might want to leave. And she's like, "I ain't going nowhere," because her things was coming out. This chick was wild. Dude, when I tell you that was a good night, I still got scratches all on my back. This woman was wild. And we just woke up in the morning. And when we woke up, I walked out to the car. She scratched up, and I never seen her again. And I've been looking for her. Like, me have been like on WhatsApp, and she like, "I had a good time. When you want to do it again?" I'm like, "I want to get to know you. You want to go out to eat?" "No, I just want to come by your house." I'm like, "God damn." So that's another date. And dude, I done just met so many women here that's just good. Like, not all of them doing the wild stuff like that, but most of the women I've been meeting here, man, they're trying to find a husband. They good. Because I said I didn't want any risky professionals. I don't need a massage. I let them know, look, I live here. That's not what I'm on, because it's one thing if you come in for 6-7 days, excuse me, you get with you a party girl and do this or that. That's one thing. But when you live here and you got to manage your money, and I got to pay for this place in Piantini, I got to pay for this. I can't do that kind of stuff, man. And besides, man, I've always just like, just regular chick, civilians. I like civilians. I always told y'all that. But again, you can meet them. It's right here in Bravo Supermarket, right next to my house. National, any of these places. If you can speak a little Spanish, Dominican women are very cool. You can talk to them. If she's not interested, she has a husband or something, she'll tell you that. You know, you ain't all thirsty. But look, I haven't had too many women shoot me down. Even if they had somebody, they'll say, "Well, look, I have a cousin and somebody, she's looking for somebody." So now my problem is here. I open Pandora's box. I have kind of like too many. So I'm trying to bring them down about 5 and pick from 2, and I just stay right there, because, man, you can't have all the women. Because let me tell you how things happen over here. For you guys that's want to live here and move here, here's how the things have happened in my life. Everybody's walk is different. Just because I say something don't mean you're going to have the same luck I have. Yours might be better, might be worse. I don't know. You see some guys say, "Oh, well, I went to this place and the guy's lying and he ugly as hell." You know what I'm saying? That's weird. You know, so that don't mean you're going to have the same thing I have. Or maybe a woman like you, because you're not overweight or what. Who knows? Whatever, you know. So I never judge it. Everything is an individual walk. But let me explain to you how a lot of this goes, right? So let's say you meet a regular civilian woman. She's good. Y'all vibing. You went on a few dates. Now, the moment that it's going to shift, at least what happened to me, once y'all become intimate like that, let's say y'all have slept together, whatever, the dynamics change. Now, this not no professional companion women. This ain't no chappy or daughters or none of that. I'm talking about regular civilian women who have a job, family, just good chicks. Once you become intimate with them, that's when the dynamics change, and you're going to have to help her a little bit. I'm not telling you to give her a lot of money, but you're gonna have to offset some shit. That's just, so you need to know that going in. You're dating a whole bunch of women. The moment you start crossing that line with some of them, like y'all intimate, y'all loving each other. Poppy, Poppy, you say you love me, but you never give me no money. And you got women who don't really ask you for money. Out of all the women I've been dealing with, I think only one woman asked me for money. And it's one lady who I never went on a date with. I was just talking to her on Tinder, and she was taking care of her sick mother, and she lost her job, that type stuff. But I know how to deal with that. I'm like a kung fu fighter now. Your kung fu is pretty good. Pop, 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 pop. So I know how to deal with all that now. A lot of y'all guys probably not gonna know, but you're gonna see. But once you become intimate with them, she gonna see herself as your girlfriend. And as the man, some of these women look at you like you their husband. After that,
he ain't lying.
Tinder popping right now. I'm getting like this popping on here now. Somebody sending stuff. So yeah, man, Tinder's good here. It's great, but it's perpetual. And you got to be careful. You can spend your whole time. I spent the whole day before on the phone with these chicks, just laughing and, so you gotta watch it. And I met another good woman. Now she's a contender too. She lives in Puerto Plata. Yellow bone, light eyes, fine as hell, look good. This woman drove to Santo Domingo to meet me. I told her, look, I'm always up that way. I'll come see you. She drove here, and I took her around, man. We went to the mall and she had never been here. I showed her all that stuff, man. Good times, bro. So, dude, the dating here is a win. All over Dominican Republic, you win. Just like I always tell people, man, respect people. Don't treat everybody bad. Treat people good, and you're gonna win, bro. So Tinder, to me, is safe, it's cool, I recommend it. I went years without using the dating site, but it can work. But if your Spanish good, you don't need it at all. You don't need it. It can help. Dudes meeting women all kind of ways right now, on Facebook, all kind of groups, whatever. But it depends on the men. Most of the guys who watch me, they're trying to live here. They're transitioning to trying to be expats. So that's kind of who I'm talking to a lot more now. I'm talking to men who's trying to escape the plantation, to trying to redo their life. That's kind of my crowd. I get lumped in with the whole, the overall passport bro space, but my thing is a little bit different. I talk more mental health. I talk about the things going on in America. I'm a different type of creator like that. But my father told me something a long time ago. I was complaining about people talking about me and hating on me. And he looked at me and just said, pigs love dirt and mud. I said, what you mean? He said, never get in the dirt and mud with pigs. All you're gonna do is get dirty. And I never forgot that. So that's why when people hate on me, I don't respond to that, because that means that I'm doing something right. I mean, I'm winning. So I told people, don't never send me videos of people hating on me, man. Of course they're hating on me. I'm a winner. I live the life. Think about it. I live the life. I'm in paradise. I got a gang full of money. I'm dating beautiful women. Of course these ninjas. That's all ninjas do is hate on each other. We all know that. So I don't care nothing about that. But I tell you guys, man, keep pursuing your dreams. And if you're worrying about haters, you giving people too much of your bandwidth. Your bandwidth got to be right now on how I get off the plantation. How do I bring in more money? Like, again, the women ain't going nowhere here. They're here. I just told you Tinder is perpetual. Dominican Cupid, all these places, man. It's just perpetual. It doesn't stop. So what you have to do is get your money to be perpetual. You know what I mean? That's the whole gambit. Now, dating is cool. It's fun. All these stories. Yeah, I know I inspire a lot of you guys, man. I'm glad I do. But if you don't listen to anything else before any story, listen to my work ethic on making money. Listen to the things I say about that, about building systems. And that's the stuff you need to think about, man. You'll have a good time, and you'll have stories too. I run into guys all the time. You tell me your stories and we laugh about it, and it's good, man. It's just it's a good life, man. So I just wanted to say that, man. I just wanted to tap in with you guys. I know I don't make as many videos, man, but shout out to all you channel members. I really do appreciate you guys supporting this man. It means a lot to me. If you'd have told me a couple years ago I would be a YouTuber making videos about that, I ain't had no kind of, even now I struggle making videos. I'm like, because I live my life. Sometimes I'm just chilling, man. But I know I inspire people. So I'm gonna take that with, what was given to me, and I'm gonna try to make it more abundant. So just want to say that, man, we out. Tinder's good. You're gonna be safe here. Nobody's gonna, mess you up. So you all right, man. We are out.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.